Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. This article I found a few days ago totally proves that the Roman Catholic Church is the false prophet spoken about in Revelations, the 16th chapter, I believe. The title is, this is from faceofmalawi.com. What I typed in to find is I heard somebody say it on a video on YouTube, and then I ended up Googling it, and I put a spokesman for the Vatican has officially announced Jesus not coming back, and these are the hits I got. So I just clicked on the first one. It was pretty recent, 23rd, 24th, 3 days ago, 18th, 3 days ago. So I've had 2 times Google's calculating my visits. All right. Says Vatican says again. Vatican says Vatican Catholic leaders April 30th. You got these Jesuit priests, and it's the main devil right there. It reads, "Do good just because you want to." This is hilarious. Do good just because you want to do good, and do not do good thinking that someday Jesus will descend from the skies to take you home into his heaven. Catholic leaders in the Vatican have said, a spokesman for the Vatican, Roman Catholic, has officially announced, this is official, that the second coming of Jesus, who they believe is a so-called white man, by the way, the only Son of God, may not happen now after all. This is insane. But urged followers to still continue with their faith, regardless of the news. This is just sickening. This is just sickening. I'm going to read this article. I'm finish reading it. Cardinal Giorgio Salvadori, I think I pronounced it right, told WWN that this year, 1981's first anniversary is to be the Vatican's last in regards to waiting for the Lord to return on earth. So hopefully this is going to make the elite, or this is part of the agenda. Hopefully this is part of the agenda, which it is, to make the elite push forward with this new world order. We just feel Jesus is not coming back. We just feel Jesus is not coming back. By the looks of it, he said it's been ages, like he's probably flat out doing other really good things for people somewhere else. This is blasphemy. Nearly 2,000 years ago, Jesus promised his disciples that he would come again. The Vatican defended Jesus' broken promise, claiming he was probably drinking wine at the time when he made the comments. That is total slander. Because they called the Son of Man a wine bibber, right? This is total slander. This shows you that these devils, man, are really the wicked. I see this main demon right here. He's the face of it, though, you know. And none of them can have sex with women, which that's not in the scriptures. None of them can have sex with women except they import little boys. You know, you always hear about the Catholic priests, always a little boy. That was pretty much basically it. I'm going to the scriptures. This is total fallacy. These are false prophets. You know, Matthew 24:11 says, "Many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many." You look up that word, false prophet. The word there is pseudo-prophetess. Okay, which is a false prophet. One who acting the part of a divinity-inspired prophet, which they claim that they're the church was founded by Peter and all that crap, utters falsehoods under the name of divine prophecies. So basically, they're uttering falsehoods out of their own mind, okay, with their own agenda, to further corrupt and push the world farther into a new world order. All right, false prophet. We're going to stay in 24. We go down, I think, to 23. Yeah, I highlighted it. All right, I'm going to start here. You can read the whole chapter. Matthew 24 and 23. If any man shall say unto you, lo, here, they saying Jesus is not coming back, which his name is Yahweh Shai. All right, that's how you call upon his name. If any man say unto you, lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, means false anointeds, and false prophets, which is what? The main false prophet is the Catholic Church. And these false Israelites that you see on the streets under Gehenna. Mainly Gehenna, because he's the one that's leading them astray. He's the one that's basically controlling them and giving them the doctrine that's incorrect. Saying it's lawful for you to have sex with your woman in the anus. That's one doctrine that he lives by. It says Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right, so we're going to look at the word coming. So that's straight off the back telling you that these false prophets, they're not the men of the Lord. None of them are keeping the commandments. They're wearing idols. None of them have beards. None of them are wearing the ancient Israelite garments. They just wear witches, you know.
Strong's G 3952. Parousia.
Parousia, which means presence, the coming arrival, advent, the future visible return from heaven of Jesus, which is Yahweh Shai, to raise the dead and hold the last judgment and set up formally and gloriously the kingdom of the power. All right.
Advent.
That's what it is according to the scripture. So I don't know if they're going to like start tearing pages out of their Catholic Bibles, or, you know, or they're just going to say it and then expect people to believe it. You know, this is totally wicked. Totally. It goes on to say, Matthew 24 and 28, for wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Okay, the carcass is what? The dead body, dead people. Okay, and the eagles are the chariots of Israel. So it's basically saying that the eagles, which are the chariots, are going to be killing people, and they're going to become carcasses and dead bodies. All right, so it says for Matthew 24 and 28, for wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. So Yahweh Shai is coming back. Okay, contrary to these devils. All right, these are real degenerates. These are real degenerates. Pseudo prophetess. All right. Next scripture, obviously, what I'm going to go to is Revelation 16:13. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, which is the Roman Empire, out of the mouth of the beast, which is NATO and EU, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. Okay, the false prophet right here is referring to these pack of devils right here. where their power comes out of the Vatican. All right, these devils. All right. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth into the kings of the earth of the whole world to gather them together to the battle of the great day of the Almighty. All right, that's all we went on that. Okay. Point was the Catholic Church is the false prophet. All right, these guys. These are some of the chief members. All right. And here's their judgment. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Meaning they're going into slavery. Alright? They're going into slavery. The devil, okay, which is Esau, the so-called white man, is going into slavery. Alright, the beast, which is Esau and the other nations, because the beast makes up the different European nations. They have the Japhetic people mangled among them. They got Hamites mangled among them. All right, and you got Esau, all right, because the beast is the NATO and the EU. All right, so then basically the nations are going to be in slavery. They're going to be tormented day and night. All right. So this doctrine totally destroyed by the word of who they call Jesus, okay, which they obviously can't believe in anymore because they said he's not coming back. You know, that's like the main thing that the Lord Yahweh Shai teaches, that he's coming back, his second coming. You know, that's like a major prophecy that the Lord's coming back. All right. Read this one more time. Matthew 24 and 27. For as lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even into the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So Yahweh Shai is coming back. But I guess the Roman Catholics, they don't believe that anymore. All right, they're false prophets anyway. All right. So that's all for this episode. See you in the next one. Shalom.